Do you know what? If you look back through your history books, you'll probably find that the French have played a part in just about every event going. And most of it hasn't exactly turned out too well. In fact, a lot of it's turned out pretty well sloppy. And when it comes to the modern motor car, sloppiness and oil leaks seem to go hand in hand with the French. Come and take a look at this. Right then, look at all these folders. Do you know what these are? They're all Ford Mondeos. And all them cars, they range from 2015 to 2018. And guess what? They've all got a PSA engine in them. In layman's terms, a French engine. Say no more. But there's one thing to know here. All these Ford Mondeos share a dirty little secret between them. They all like to leak oil from the same orifice. Right then. Actually, before I get started, there's a couple of things I need to do. Number one, I'm going to have to take this jumper off. And I'm going to show you why. You see, it tends to hang down over my hand, and when I pull it back up, it keeps falling back down again and getting in the way. So stuff it, off it comes. Yeah! Number two, stick some gloves on, because this is a particularly dirty engine. I've got this car in the air, so I can show you where the oil is going to run down off the engine and drip onto the floor. So on your Mark 5 2-litre diesel, the oil is going to run down the back of the engine, and it's going to come off this drive shaft, this offside drive shaft, run down the gearbox, and it's going to run down and normally leave a great big drip on the base of your rear gearbox mount. And you're either going to get a very oily under tray, or depending how bad this oil leak is, you could end up with a lot of oil drips on your floor. Right, the reason this car is in here is because the high pressure fuel pump has taken a dump, so I'm going to replace it. And because this particular car has an oil leak around the high pressure pump area, I'm going to tackle the oil leak at the same time. However, I actually know where it's leaking from anyway, because I've already been down this road. So I've already taken the pump off and the part that's leaking, and I've put it on the bench. So I'm going to go over to the bench, take it apart, so you can actually see what's pissing out oil on nearly every single one of these cars. And I'll go as far to say, these particular Mark 5 Mondeo 2-litre diesels, I can take a 68 plate with like 15,000 miles on it. It comes in for its first service. When I look up the back of the engine, I see drips of oil on the back of the high pressure fuel pump. And obviously, if you've paid a lot of money for one of these cars, I shouldn't think you particularly want an oil leak on it. It's okay for a lot of people, especially if you can do without your car, you can take it into the Ford garage and have them fix it. The problem is here, we've got so many taxis, they need to be on the road all the time, that a lot of these oil leaks are particularly minor. So we just leave them alone, and we only actually tackle them when they get really bad, if they get really bad. Right then, so your high pressure fuel pump sits about here. The thing is, the pump bolts onto like a casing unit with a cog in it, which then dogs into the back of your camshaft, and your camshaft obviously drives the cog, which drives your fuel pump. And it's the gasket between this cylinder head here and this cog drive unit which is leaking. So I've got this on the bench, so we'll go and take a look. So here we are, here it is, your gear drive. If I spin this round, you'll see there's a dog drive at the back here, which fits into the back of your camshaft. And when your engine's running, your camshaft will spin and turn this drive. And inside, there's a gear. So that dog drive is driving a gear, like a cog. And your high pressure fuel pump will actually dog in to that gear, like so. And obviously as your camshaft spins, it will turn the gear in here and it will spin your high pressure fuel pump. Right, so if I remove this high pressure fuel pump again, you'll notice there's an O-ring here. Now I'm going to replace this O-ring anyway, but that is actually not the cause of our leak. Anyhow, this is what's leaking. There's a little tin gasket between our cog drive and the back of our cylinder head. Now this little tin gasket, it's actually got some kind of coating on it. I guess it's to probably, I don't know, stick to the surfaces and stop it from leaking. It doesn't seem to be doing much good though. But there's little pressed parts here which crush up when this is bolted to the cylinder head. And these are particularly round where the oil gets fed from the cylinder head into this unit. So I should imagine there's a fair old amount of oil pressure going through this unit. But obviously it's not doing a great deal of good because these gaskets, believe me, they prolifically leak. And I'm going to put a new one on it and it'll probably stop it for a while, but even the new gasket will probably start leaking after a short time. There is another crushable tin gasket which sits between the two halves of this casing. So I'm going to take this apart and replace this gasket anyway, just so I can say I've replaced all the gaskets and seals in the area. So I'll whack these 4 8mm bolts out. Actually there's 5 8mm bolts that have to come out. And we'll get that last one out. And now the two halves of this casing should separate. And there's our little tin gasket. And now you can see the cog that drives your pump. Fantastic. So I'll just give the surfaces a bit of a clean up. We'll just get any oil off there so it's all nice and dry. Just to clarify, this new metal gasket has got a crushable ridge in it and it only fits on one way. So that's all popped on there like that. Pop the other half of our casing on. Bingo. And I'll pop all our 8mm bolts back in. And obviously when I tighten all these 8mm bolts down nice and tight, they're going to crush the gasket and make the seal. Yeah! That's it. That's all our 5 8mm bolts tightened down. Our gasket is crushed and sealed. Brilliant. Right, I'll just fit a brand new gasket to the rear of this cog unit, and there's a little stud here which the gasket presses onto. And there's about, there's 4 13mm bolts which hold this cog unit to the back of the cylinder head. And obviously when you bolt this up, it's going to crush this gasket up and make a seal around where the oil comes through. But you know what? It doesn't seem to be doing much good. I reckon there's too much oil pressure going through this unit and it's getting pushed past this gasket and that's why it's leaking. But there's not a lot I can do about it. So anyway, let's put this back on the car. Ow! God damn it! What idiot left the towing eye connected to the flipping bumper? Right, I'm bolting this back on. So that's it, our pump's drive gear casing assembly is all bolted back on. You know, really, when I think about it, that oil leak is the only major oil leak these cars seem to suffer from, apart from the little breather hose that goes off the rear rocker cover. They tend to leak quite prolifically, but you don't really get much oil leaking out of them anyway. So the rest of the engine, I've never had an oil leak from anywhere else really, or not a common oil leak. So that's it. Now you all know where the main oil leak is going to be on one of these engines. I'm done. What can I do now? I know. I'll go in the office and make a nuisance of myself. That's why you don't leave ladders lying around. Hey, Money!
What?
You know, Money, I've just had a little thought. Your name is Monica, but if I abbreviate your name a little bit, it could be Monique. And you know what? It's all sounding a little bit suspicious. So my question to you, is there something you should be telling me?
What the hell are you talking about?
Gee, do I have to spell it out? Are you French?
No, I am not.
Well, that's all I wanted to know. Just remember, don't get sloppy. See ya.
Do you know what? He's becoming more unhinged by the day.
You see? Sometimes you just have to make a nuisance of yourself to obtain information. Oh, by the way, just in case any of yous want to replace the gaskets on your Mark 5 Mondeo, if you have an oil leak from that casing, I will leave you with the Ford part numbers. So till the next time, see ya.